Hey dolls, welcome back to our channel. Today is a big day and I don't have a formal intro because I have had no time in the past few days to actually sit down and film one. All I can tell you is we have a lot going on in today's video. As you can tell from the amount of time that this video is, it's a long one. So get comfy. We have so much going on. I'm actually on my way into work right now, which is why today's video is going up so late. But today we're going to talk about everything from lip injections to testing the new Dior Forever foundation and a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette tutorial. So we're going to go ahead and do that all in today. So stay tuned here, my dolls. Bear with me, and at the very end of this video we are going to announce the winner of the Casey Holmes Physicians Formula palette giveaway. But what I haven't gotten to tell you guys yet is not only did I throw in those Ulta Magic Eraser makeup removers, the towels that you just add water and they're supposed to take all your makeup off, I am also adding in a few more things. I have some face masks going in, some eye masks going in, a cleanser going in, the Ulta Beauty Mile High mascara going in. I have a Cella eyeliner going in. I also have, what else? I have so much stuff that I've decided to throw in. Okay, so yeah, for our no intro, that was a pretty long intro. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. We are gonna start with my lip injections that I got last week. So stay tuned. Hey dolls, so I just left my Botox and Lip Lady. I decided to wait on my Botox until next month. So I will bring you guys along for that. The only problem is I have to get pre-authorization from her to film because they have a no camera policy in there now. So unfortunately I wasn't able to film this time, but I feel ridiculous. My lips are still really numb right now. So I wasn't able to film for you guys, but I do have an old video I can throw in here that shows you kind of the process. I am not like normal people. I got 2 full syringes, which is a lot. It's a lot for one time, but I always go balls to the wall. I don't recommend it right off the bat, but my lady does such a beautiful job, and I need freaking chapstick like a mother sucker right now because my lips are freaking dry already. If you live in the Fresno area, my girl is the cheapest in town that you're gonna find, and the reason she does that is because she's not practicing in town anymore in Fresno. She used to be in town, but she lives in a little town outside of Fresno, and she knows everyone has to drive out here. So to keep her clients happy and to keep her clients driving out here, she will, oh god, I can't even feel my lips. She does keeps her prices really low. So she's the best too. She's been doing this for years, and there's no one on this planet that I would trust with my lips other than her. She is the only person that I trust. Do your research in your area. Do your research. That's all I want to say. Look them up. Make sure they have nothing against them with the medical board. Make sure that when you go, at least here in California, there's a lot of little pop-up shops that like ladies are just injecting, you know, and you're not seeing a doctor. You need to see a doctor beforehand to make sure any medications you're on are not going to mix. You need to make sure that just pretty much that it's safe for you to use, you know, if you have any conditions. And I know I know a lot of people that go to places that there's like no doctor. Like, I've got to go pick up my kids right now from daycare when I get back into town, so I don't want to look like a crazy person going in there, even though I am going to look crazy with my big old lips. but I'm trying to fix myself a little bit and make sure I don't look super duper crazy. So my lips are going to look a little duckish for a couple of days. They're going to look crazy and swollen. Tomorrow they're going to look even more swollen. They swell up really, really, really bad. But I promise you guys, by next week, I'm going to be looking so freaking good. And I can't wait to show you guys the after results, like when everything has all settled. And I am just fabulous AF. So I will check in with you guys when I get home and tell you more about my experience. Hey dolls, so I just got home from getting my lips done and they're starting to swell pretty big. So I look a hot mess right now. I didn't wear too much makeup today, only because I knew I was going to go in and half of it's going to get wiped off around here. So I look very, very atrocious and I'm so exhausted. I only got a little bit of sleep last night. I wanted to be able to document this time, as every year I have documented it. So they no longer, as of last year, allow cameras inside, and it's just due to patient privacy and all that good stuff. So I couldn't film inside, but I do have old footage on another video. I will link for you guys right here. Really, it's just a needle going into my lips. It's nothing like you really missed out on. So I want to use this, though, even though I filmed videos in the past, I do want to use this as a point to educate people. If you have seen my videos from the prior years of me being on here, then you already know a lot of the stuff I'm about to say. But I have a lot of new subscribers that weren't here last year, or the year before, to be able to learn about getting fillers and Botox. So let's go ahead and educate. So I started getting my lips done 5 years ago. And I started by getting one syringe at a time. My first time going in, I got one full syringe. I recommend for your first time to get either a half or one whole, no more than one whole. I now get 2 whole syringes at a time, which is a lot for anybody, whether you get your lips done or not. 2 full syringes is a lot. I like really huge lips. I like big fake lips. If I'm going to spend $1,000 a syringe on my lips, you know, I'm definitely gonna let it show. You know what I mean? I'm just one of those people who likes the bigger the better. Like, even back in the day when I used to do my hair, I used to tease my hair hella big because the bigger the better, you know what I mean? So I now get 2 full syringes. I don't recommend getting 2 full syringes until you've at least been getting your lips done for about 2 or 3 cycles. Then if you want to go big and gaudy, by all means, because if you started out, and I didn't have like super small lips, like I did, but compared to some people, I had a lot more lips than most. And you're taking that small amount of skin that's only used to being that big and stretching it out really fast. It's not like a pregnancy where, you know, a baby grows and eventually stretches you. And you even see how your skin stretches in your stomach. You end up with stretch marks, things like that. Well, you're taking your lips and like double and tripling the size of them. So you don't want to go too fast. I would say gradually do it. So what I used to do when I first got my lips done, I got 1 full syringe. After the swelling went down and they healed about a week later, I decided I wanted bigger. So I went back and then got 1 more after. So if you do want big, I would say do 1 at a time. Do 1, let it heal, then go back and do another. There's so many different kinds of lip products on the market that you can get. I get Juvederm XC, and they're is so many different ones. There's Restylane, which is a really old school way of doing it. It's a lot cheaper. But the Juvederm is so much better, you guys. It's so much better. In my opinion, from what I've seen, I had a friend get Restylane, and because that's what her doctor did, and it didn't seem to me to last as long. And from what I've researched on Restylane, it doesn't heal as well as the Juvederm does. So to me, I prefer the Juvederm just the way it heals up. It just heals so much better. Number 2, you will bruise. Bruising is so normal, you guys. Don't be frightened. You are going to bruise. You are going to swell. The first, few times I got my lips done, I was such a baby. I was like, especially the first time I got them done, I was like, I need an ice pack. Give me an ice pack now. It hurt. I had ice on them the whole way home. I had ice on them the whole night because I was dying. Now, getting them done, I don't know if I'm just so used to it, but I kind of like the pain. I like the swelling of it, and I don't put ice on them anymore. I honestly don't do anything, because I like the pain. I don't know why. It's like a tattoo. If you get tattoos, I have, quite a few tattoos, and, it's like that annoying pain that, it's addicting, you know? It's like getting a piercing or something, you know? And you end up liking it. Like I told my lady today, I was like, oh my God, I miss this feeling. I have a very addictive personality though. So even if you don't, the stuff's addicting. Once you start, make sure this is something you want to keep up, because once you start, you're not going to want to stop. And it's a very expensive habit. Where I get them done, I get a very, 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 very good price. Like an unheard of good price. I only pay roughly about $400 per syringe, which is so cheap, you guys. So cheap. So I pay about $800. Actually, I take that back. I pay $750 for 2 syringes. That is unheard of cheap. And especially for Juvederm, it's unheard of. Those are like Restylane prices, and that's with a hookup. So, she's just, my lady's so phenomenal. She keeps her prices pretty low, and her Botox prices are only $8 per unit, which we'll talk about Botox in a minute. But still on the fillers, because that's what most everybody was wanting to know about. So, it's a very expensive habit. So once you start, make sure this is something you want to continue forever, because it's addicting, like I said. Now, the difference between Botox and fillers, though, fillers take care of this part of your face, and Botox takes care of crow's feet and wrinkles on your forehead, okay? There are some off-market uses that you can get injected elsewhere, like in your armpits. It's supposed to help with swelling and things like that, but that's not what it's intended for. So for the healing and aftercare of lip injections, or any fillers really, you're going to want to massage your lips, because if you don't, it creates these little pockets of bumps from the injection sites. It's like when you get a shot in your arm, they'll tell you to massage it, or if you have children, when they've gotten shots before. I know my kids' pediatricians have told me to massage the site so it doesn't end up in a welt. And it's the same thing, and it hurts, and they're swollen, so it sucks, but it keeps you from getting these little bumps, which I've never had a problem with bumps before. My lady is just so gentle and so good that I've never had any issues with bumps in my lips. The one thing I do get with the Aftercare is the bruising. That will go away just depending on how quick your body heals. Mine takes forever because I have an autoimmune deficiency, just due to my RA. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and it causes immune issues, autoimmune issues. So I heal very slowly. My lips, though, the swelling gets worse by the second day. It'll get really, really bad by tomorrow morning, which I'm going to film and show you guys. But by like the fourth, fifth day, it starts going down. After this, I'm going to go take a nap, and I'm probably going to wake up to really swollen lips. After you get done, though, it's always best to ice them. I always deny the ice because I like the swelling, because I'm a freaking weirdo like that. But as you can see, I'm already starting to bruise a little bit right there and right there. I always bruise on this side. I don't know why I always bruise. And not really over here. It's looking pretty good, actually. It actually looks pretty good. With her, I have such minimal bruising. Last year, my bruising was really bad, though, but that was my fault, not hers. I went home and started messing with all different kind of lipsticks the first day I got it done, because I'm so used to the feeling of it that I'm not as cautious as I was the first time around. The first time around, and the second time around even, and the third time around, I was a lot more cautious. I would ice my lips. I would take good care of them. And last year it was just dreadful. I was so horrible at it. But I love the way they turn out every time. After, I would say, about a week and a half, you'll definitely be able to see like pretty much where they're going to stay for a while. And with any fillers, they do start dissipating. Fillers last anywhere from 6 months to a year, whereas Botox lasts about 3 to 4 months. My Botox, I was fairly lucky. Mine lasted about 8 months before it was like, bye. But that's only because my metabolism's slow. So the only plus to being a chunky lady is when we get injections, they don't go away as fast as skinny girls. So, it saves me from having to pay a ton of money later. So, yeah, that's about it for lip fillers. If you do have any questions on those, feel free to ask them in the comments section. Okay, you guys, I just want to check in before I put my makeup on for the day. This is morning after, well, it's now afternoon after. I got a very late start. I was up till 3 a.m. last night. But the swelling isn't so bad this time around. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're swollen, they're huge, but this time around, compared to last year, there's not as much bruising. Last year I bruised really bad, but I was really, really rough on my lips. Bruising's not as bad, swelling's not as bad. So I'm really happy. I think they're going to heal up really fast. I do have a couple little minuscule bruises right here. Last time, like, I had dark, deep bruises on both sides. It was really bad, but this year is not so bad. Just pretty much where little tiny bruises where the injection sites go. I normally bruise very, very easy. I was anemic for a long time, so I tend to bruise really easy. My iron levels are good now, so I think maybe that has a lot to do with why I'm not bruising as much anymore, but looks pretty good, and I'm very happy. I can't wait to see what they look like when they settle. I will say, though, I tried to drink a soda out of a can, and it was so hard to drink it, and I'm, like, going when I talk because I have a lisp now, at least until they go down. It's getting used to them, and my lips are really, really dry. When you get your lips done for some reason, they feel dry and chapped all the freaking time, so I have been living with chapstick since last night. So I'm gonna get ready, and we are gonna actually try out some foundations and a new serum that I received from Ole Henriksen. I don't even know, or Ole Henriksen. I got this sent to me to try out for you guys and to give my review on. And it is the Banana Bright Face Primer. I got sent it about a week ago, and I was supposed to upload my video by the 21st of February, but that didn't happen. But it's their brand new primer, and it's supposed to be very luminizing. It contains vitamin C, brightening pigments, and soft focus powders to instantly illuminate the entire complexion and blur the look of fine lines and wrinkles and create a hydrated, radiant canvas from Ole Glow that lasts. I don't know if it's Ole or Ole. I've never been able to pronounce it right. Little card, little information that they sent me on it, and it's called the Banana Bright Primer. And it's supposed to improve and extend makeup wear and leave skin dewy and hydrated. It says you can wear it 3 different ways. Obviously under your foundation, or mixed in with your foundation to add a glow factor, or alone with that I woke up like this vibes, one and done. So yeah, we're going to use this, and then we are also going to be trying out the Dior Forever foundation that I bought weeks ago. I've already been wearing it for a couple of weeks to try out, because I don't like doing first impressions of foundations. I did also buy the counterpart that is better for dry skin, the Forever Skin Glow. So there's a matte one and a luminizing one, and I'm going to try them both out, but we're going to start with the one I got first, because I've had more time to wear this one and really get a good feel about how we feel about this one. So this is a 24-hour, they're actually both 24-hour wear, which I love. I love a good long wear foundation. 24 wear high perfection skin caring foundation with sunscreen. It's SPF 35. I personally like having SPF in my foundations because I don't feel like I have to do a whole nother step for sunscreen, because I hate the way it feels on my skin, and most sunscreens make me break out. So I'm excited to try this. So we're going to go ahead and try this on today. And on top of it, this is just a whole bunch of firsts. I'm also going to be doing, somebody requested me to do a look with the new Natasha Denona mini nude palette that I got. So I'm going to be throwing on a quick look that I've been using this every day, you guys. I really like this little palette. I love Natasha Denona, but the one thing I love about her eyeshadows is there's like little to no fallout with them, and they're so highly pigmented. Also, one more thing, I am going to be announcing the winner of the giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. We have a lot going on in this one video today. So just bear with me, hang with me, and maybe a long one, but just ride with me, okay? Just go grab a snack, kick off your shoes, get some quiet time, and just relax a bit. We're gonna have a fun day. So we are going to start with the Ole Henriksen primer, and I love that it has a pump on it. So I squeezed out 2 pumps because I have a big fat face, so I need a lot of product. And I'm just patting that on my face before I decide to move it around. I just like to pat it in first to get it into my pores. And then we're just going to kind of massage it and work it in with our fingertips. You can use a beauty blender if you want. With primers, I tend to use my fingertips. And I love that this gives me such a light, luminous glow. It's not like over glowy like some of the primers. Like, I really would use this alone. And then we're going to take our beauty blender and Dior Forever foundation. I'm in the color 2N, which it's the closest color they have to me. Their Their foundations I find pull a bit yellow, but I actually like a more yellow undertone, and this is their neutral. Even their more cool toned pull a bit yellow as well, but I like the yellow. And as you can see, it's pretty full coverage right off the bat. I would say it's like a high medium to full, and with such a thin layer too. I love that it's not thick. It's like a very, very, very thin layer, so you don't have to worry about it looking cakey, and that's what I love about this. But because I do have a couple of spots and a couple of big old pimples that I know you guys saw, I'm going to add another pump and just go over my trouble areas and just blend those babies in. And I'm also trying to hide any bruising that may come around my mouth today, just from getting my lips done. So yeah, we're just gonna work that in with the Beauty Blender, and as you can see, with layering it, it doesn't look any different. Like, I mean, it gave you more coverage, but it doesn't look any thicker. And then I'm just gonna use this little mini Tarte Shape Tape that I usually throw on my purse, but I didn't wanna get up and go get any of my other concealers, so we're just gonna use this little mini Shape Tape for concealer and just blend that over the top of it. And the Tarte Shape Tape actually went pretty well over this foundation. And then I'm going to use a setting powder that I can't tell you guys about yet because that's going to be in a separate video. But we're going to be testing this powder out for you guys later, and I do like to use the powders beforehand, and I've been using this and I love it so much already. This is also another product I love so much. It's the new Maybelline bronzers that they've come out with. I love them. This is in the lightest color, the color 100, and I just put that around the perimeter of my face, and then I'm using my Nikki Tutorials and Ofra highlighter, and I mix those two colors, the two lightest colors, and I'm just highlighting the ish out of my face, like pretty much bathing in it. And I love highlighting my Cupid's bow now that it's so big. I probably don't even need to highlight it. It's already, I mean, my lips are out there. And then I'm using the L'Oreal Peach Paradise blush, and now we're going to go in with the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette per request of one of our amazing subscribers. And I'm just taking that camel color and just putting that in as my transition and just really just buffing that out. As you can see, it's so pigmented and I barely dipped in at all. And then I'm also running that underneath my eyes as well and connecting it to the outer perimeter, and using that as a transition for the bottom layer as well, or for the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to take the darkest matte brown in this, and I'm going to run it diagonally up into kind of the outer perimeter of my my eye, and just kind of pack it on as you see. And then I'm going to take a clean brush and start buffing that out and pushing it more into the crease. So buffing the outer perimeter, still leaving the bottom corner pretty dark, but we're going to buff that out and push it into the crease. And then we're going to take the bronzy color and put that on the inner half where we didn't lay the dark down. We're going to put that really gorgeous bronzy gold color. And again, I didn't even have to wet my brush, and look how freaking pigmented that is. This is why I love Natasha freaking Denona. And then we're going to take the lightest champagne color and highlight our inner corners. Again, look at how pigmented these are, and no fallout at all. And then I'm taking my Illamasqua brown eyeliner and just running that across my lash line on the top and bottom lash line. And again, I don't like pencil liners, but I love this pencil liner, and I'm taking a little smudger brush and just smudging that liner out, making it a little bit smoky. And then I'm going to take the new L'Oreal weirdo freaking alien shaped spaceship shaped mascara, and getting my eyes ready for the demi wispy lashes from Ardell, and just popping those babies on using my Black Kiss lash glue. And you got to be careful with black lash glue. As you can see, it's very easy to make a mistake, but luckily it rubs right off. And then for lips, I'm going to use two different lippies. I'm going to use K by ColourPop, which is the dark brown. And then I'm going to use Dose of Colors. This one is called... This one I think is my butterscotch one. And I like mixing the two colors together to create one nice color. And good Lord, my lips look humongous. And then we're going to go ahead and set our face with the Morphe setting spray. And this is the final look. I do got to run and get out of here, but I'm going to do my hair and then I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, so I just wanted to check in on the foundation and let you guys know I've been wearing this for about, let's see, about 5 hours now, and it still looks just as good as when I first put it on. I did have to do a lipstick change though earlier because that dark one when I was eating was getting everywhere. So I did change the lipstick, but other than that, no other touch-ups have been made, and this is holding on amazingly. Even like my little fine lines, I normally have my foundations sink into them so badly, and they're not sinking in. They look amazing. So I really think it's because this is such a thin foundation and you need very little of it. So when you don't have these thick full coverage foundations on, they're not going to sink in quite as much. So the less you have to put on your face, the less you have to cake products on, the less it's going to congregate around those lines. So this is holding up amazingly. My nose is completely matte. I can feel a little bit of oils coming through right here, but it's not budging the foundation. It still looks really good. So I'm happy so far. I'm gonna wear this until as late as I possibly can because I got a late start in the day today, and it was about 11:30 when I finally put this on. So we're gonna try to wear this into the late night. The only thing, my eyes keep watering per usual, so my eye makeup is starting to wash away a little bit, but even Miss Natasha Denona is holding on tough through my allergies. So I am happy with my makeup today, and I was supposed to go run some errands today, but it is raining and pouring outside, so we got rained out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna just do some stuff around the house, and I will check in with you guys later today. Okay, dolls, so it is almost midnight, and this is about as late as I am going to have this on. It has been on for at least 12 hours now, and I mean, a 12-hour day for a foundation to at least make it through a 12-hour day and still look this fabulous. There's no point in trying to take it anymore anyway. It still looks, I mean, just as good as when I put it on. It doesn't look as matte anymore. It definitely has a little more of a natural luminous glow to it, which I dig, and I can't wait to show you guys the Dior Forever Glow. But this one held up absolutely amazing, and it is so hard for me to find a foundation that when I put my glasses on doesn't completely take off around my nose. This one came off a little bit, but not badly at all. And again, around my nose and my mouth, like, I normally get really oily and foundations start coming apart right here, and I don't have that issue at all with this. And I never have that issue really with Dior foundations, which is why they are generally my favorite foundations. The Dior Undercover is my favorite, absolute favorite foundation in the world. And I don't think I mentioned, but they do go for $52. They range for $52, so they're no more expensive than like the Lancome Teint Idole or any other really, you know, high-end foundation. I would say that's the average price of a high-end foundation. So to me, that's not bad for a designer name, you know, product. Now, as far as this primer right here, the old Her Skin, I did try this once before and it kind of peeled up on me. This time I didn't have that problem. I don't know if it's because I waited too long last time. I let it dry down completely last time before I used it, and this time I kind of went in right away. But I do like the luminous glow that it does give me. I don't think that it made my makeup sit any different or last any different. I do think it moisturized my face a little bit and gave me a nice glow, but I don't think it helped with longevity, and I don't think it covered up any pores because everything else still looks the same on my face. And I've worn this foundation a ton already. I've worn it for about 3 weeks, and this foundation looks the same whether I use my Bobbi Brown primer or if I use the Tatcha primer. It looks the same no matter what. Actually, I think it looks better with the Bobbi Brown, and this one, the Tatcha primer, kept it very, 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 very matte, and I don't like that. And it the Tatcha primer didn't work well with the Dior. So other than that, that's it for my review. I think this is Desi Glam Life approved. 2 thumbs up. For sure, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I highly recommend any of the Dior foundations. You must try them. You will fall in love. I mean, if you are into high-end foundations, that's the one. That's the one line, because I can't say this one, the Forever, is like the one, but their whole line is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I love that it's like a second skin. It's not thick. It didn't sink into my lines. That's all I can ever ask for in a foundation, and no foundation ever delivers everything in one that I want, that I ask for, but the Dior Forever line does, and I love them so much. So that is my final review, my final take on the Dior Forever foundation. Stay tuned. I am going to go ahead and announce our giveaway winner right now. Hey Glam Dolls, we have come to the end of the video finally, after I just did like 29 reviews on things. And we are finally going to announce the giveaway winner. I don't know if any of you guys heard, but I decided to throw some extra prizes in to the giveaway. So I just want to go over and show you what the winner is going to receive. So the main thing is this Physicians Formula Casey Holmes palette that I was dying to get my hands on, and it comes with a bronzer, blush, and highlighter, a lippy, their perfume that smells amazing, and 4 eyeshadows. So you will get this, and it smells so yummy. Then I also included the Ulta Beauty Smarts makeup removing towelettes. They're like the magic erasers. All you do is saturate the cloth in warm water and rub your face off, and you rinse the cloth and hang it to dry and throw it in the washing machine once it's like dirty. So you'll get that. And then I also am throwing in a few other things. Some are deluxe samples, some are full-size things that I've just saved up over time. So you're gonna get these little cute eye masks. These are the, it says KNC Beauty, and all natural retinol. Oh, it says all natural retinol infused eye masks, and there's 2 of them in here, and they're supposed to be shaped like shooting stars. It's so freaking cute. And then there is also this Mamonde Flower Lab Essence masks, and these are really good. I love Korean beauty, you guys. I love it, and I swear by it. So all the masks I get are generally like Korean beauty, and they're so amazing. And these have like hyaluronic acid in them, which it puts tons of moisture in your face and plumps everything up. Then I'm also including the Brow Gal oh, the Brow Gal Instant Tint is something else I'm including. I did receive this in my Allure box, but I don't have any hairs for these little tints to go on to. This is in the color Brown Hair number 2. It's not very dark. I think if you have even like dark blonde to dark brown hair, this tint will work very well for you. And then I'm also including the Mamonde, I don't even know if I'm saying it, Mamonde Petal Spa Oil to Foam in the flower rose. They have like different flowers, and this is really cool. So it starts off as an oil and it disintegrates all your makeup, and as soon as it hits the water, it turns into a foam and cleanses your face. So you will get that, and then you will also get the Wander Beauty Mile High Club mascara, and I love their other mascara. I love it so much, but I have so many mascaras right now that this would just sit around, so I want to give it to you guys, and I love, love, love. This is supposed to volume and lengthenize your eyelashes. Then you will also be getting this Cella Beauty, and I love Cella. It's an amazing eyeliner pen, and it's really pretty. It's in the color Violet Purple, and I have another one of theirs. I have this one in black, actually, and I love it. To me, it compares to the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner that I have. Well, not the violet, but the black one does. And I really, really like it. And you shake it, and it sounds just like it. It mixes it all up, and it's really good. And then the last thing is another little eyeshadow. It's the Model Co. Metallic Eyeshadow Trio, and I actually have these colors, and I knew if I kept it for myself I would never use it, so I wanted to give it to the lucky winner. And it's got a really pretty like champagne pink color, a cranberry color, and then like a reddish brown color, and they're really, really pretty. And these are great for on the go, just to sweep a color on the eyelid and you're good to go. So the winner will win all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and get into drawing the winner. So really quick, before I get into letting you guys which number was just drawn, I put a number in each of your comments, and I will be checking whoever the winner is. I will be checking to make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and the number is that's in your comment. If your number is called, please get in contact with me within the next 24 hours. If not, you forfeit your prize. So you have 24 hours to contact me, or I will have to draw someone else. So with that said, good luck to everybody, and here we go. The winner of the Casey Holmes Physician Formula palette, along with tons of other goodies, is number 63. So number 63, whoever is out there, please get in contact with me and claim your prize. All my social media and my email is down below in the description box. So get in contact with me and let me know where to send this gorgeous stuff out to. So congratulations, and to everyone who participated, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I love you guys so much, and just know we will have tons of giveaways in the future, so, and in the very near future, so I'll just say that. And I'm gonna try to get a hold of the ABH Riviera palette, for one for me and one for you guys. So I think my next giveaway will be coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I will be giving away one of the ABH palettes. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys this week with some more great reviews. I have a couple more foundation products to review for you guys and a whole like face line to review. So I will see you guys shortly. Love you all. Bye bye.